Oh, but I'm over
Oh no.
If you got love and you're versatile, you're full of ambition, we will find some common.
You know what? Who's that
Travesty,
out of
you having
key?
a wee?
Who's that?
Travesty.
That
Is
wasn't
out
me.
of
That was
key?
doing you, Pudding.
That is
Oh, I
out
didn't
of
say
key.
it, but I was laughing.
Oh, Mideyah.
Why are you picking on me? Why would you pick on me of all people?
Definitely weren't me. I'm with some
Travesty
Chris.
for
We'll
someone
listen,
who
we'll listen back. We'll ask our listeners to tell us who was out of key.
Travesty for
Yo.
someone who created the song and sang the song, you was out of key then.
That wasn't me, honey. You're hating now. I can't take this hatred. Not this week. We're not going there. Well,
Okay.
welcome to another Black Up. I can't even say it.
It's a family affair podcast.
Yeah.
Host is Black Apocalypse Podcast Media.
Is it Black Apocalypse? I don't know, man.
Black
I'm not an
Apocalypse.
expert.
Sorry, BPM.
Yeah, BPM. It's actually BPM. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. What's that? What's that noise in the
Can
background?
someone mute it in the background,
Got your
please?
TV.
Who's having a party? Can I come?
Yeah, invite us all. Share with us, man. Share with us. Yeah. So basically, I heard you guys have been locked down again.
Not in lockdown.
Extended, yeah.
It's been extended because they can't really put us back in lockdown. So what he'll do, he'll keep extending it. So technically, he hasn't put us in another lockdown. He's just extending it.
Yeah, you haven't come out.
It's
Innit?
clever, isn't it?
I had actually an interesting letter today. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to share it later about this. And it seems like we're going to go into a permanent lockdown. Called the permanent lockdown. That's what's coming
Why?
after September.
Tell
I
us
don't
why it's called a permanent lockdown.
Basically,
Yeah.
what they had to do it now so they can keep you in until they're gonna drag it until September. Can you turn,
Yeah.
you turn TV down, please, in the background.
Sorry, it's the football.
Yeah, turn the football off. This is family affair. Football. We're
Yeah,
interested in
not football affair.
This is for everyone who doesn't want to listen to football right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah. So basically, they have to extend it like now, and they'll extend it again to September. They're gonna get to September because by then they can start blaming it. Well, actually, by the end of July, they can blame it on the European football and everyone going to like the seaside and the theme parks. And
so that's how they'll do the permanent lockdown.
Yeah,
it
so
won't
by
work. There'll be civil riots and everything. It just
I don't know. It seems the people are conforming. That's the thing, you know.
Yes,
remember the whole idea that we don't want to put any strain on the NHS and stuff like this. And there's the variants. You know, they've got the variants coming in.
all these different variants. They'll soon start having names instead of countries.
Yeah, they got. I think
There'll be a Boris variant. There'll be a fatter variant.
Yeah, basically, what goes on to say that they're gonna have the variants names. But I can see if I can quickly pull it up. The Dorset variant, for example, or the Seaside variant.
Yeah, they'll do that.
The Dorset variant, the capital variant for the city of London or London. They're gonna call it the capital variant. That's only like there, and it's aggressive. And then they got the Dorset variant.
What about the Midlands? What about the Midlands variant?
Well, they're gonna have the border variant. So
And we'll have the Caribbean variant, the Asian variant.
So yeah, basically they're gonna you guys get ready, man. This is the long haul, man. It's like the war. It's the war, and
it's gonna be 5 years, isn't it?
At least.
Oh no,
it will be.
So sit tight, folks. Sit tight, folks.
And I told you that pop-up was right that I saw at the beginning of
what did you see?
No, yeah, the beginning of 2020. They said 2023. You know, when you have them pop-ups when you're trying to watch a movie that you really shouldn't watch. You know, one of the movies that ain't out yet. Them pirate sites. And pop up about COVID's going to go on in until 2023 in America. And I was like, yeah, there's truth in that for sure.
Of course it will. Yeah.
Actually, I heard one of our family members have got the vaccine. Have had the vaccine now officially.
Yes, they have. Yes.
They're still alive.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck. As they say in the Caribbean, I know same time leaf drop a water bottom, he rotten. So for those who didn't understand, it's not the same time that a leaf is going to drop at the bottom of the water. It's going to rotten. It takes time to rotten. So you figure that one out.
Yeah. I know. Like I said, I've been offered the vaccine too. And I'm kind of like, nah, it's all right. You're
We've
good,
all been offered it. We've all been offered it.
Yeah.
I'm basically like, I let everybody go before me because I'm a friendly guy. I'm a nice guy. I think about everybody else first.
Mm-hmm.
So let them test.
Yeah.
And I'll be chilling, waiting, and see what happens, man.
Yeah.
Take my chance.
Have mine on the house.
Agreed.
Yeah. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
Anyway, what I wanted to start with this week.
No. I think we should carry on before. Oh yes, carry on. Sorry, Alstallio.
What
are you doing?
Did you want to?
No. You'd already said it already, so it's all right. You carry on.
Okay, let me share this then. This screen here. I'll share the portion with sound. No, wait. I want to share the second screen here with sound. Yes. Okay, so we had this. I don't know who the hell this is. I don't know what. I have no idea what she's trying to say. Let's listen to this quickly.
Same energy is not kept when a girl likes a guy. I honestly don't know what the.
I don't know why she cut her off there because I was like, I didn't understand nothing she said. Nothing.
Yeah.
The same energy is not capped when the guy. Like, I was like, and then this Keenan and Cow looking chick.
Oh yeah, Keenan and Cow. Yeah.
Looking like Cal Mitchell or whatever his name is. Anyway, with a what do you call it? A bonnet. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Was the girl being cussed out recently?
Cap.
Yeah, what was the girl being cussed out about this recently? I think that's what she did it. All right, let me.
Why is maybe it's because men are just ugly more often than not. But what I do know is, ladies, we need to stop dating ugly men. Okay, stop it. That's enough.
Okay, before we go any further, I need to educate, of course, this fool here who believes women choose men based on looks. Women do not choose men based on looks. Never will, never have, never ever. If that was the case, we'd all be in a lot of trouble. Well, not me, but a lot of the guys.
I think you should rephrase that. Women of the past and older generation didn't date men for looks.
No, even
I think
today,
under 30s do. And some of the over 30s do.
25s do.
No. I can mention a few people who went off looks, and some were also in my family. Only with people for looks.
Should I tell you why it won't work?
And what they got.
I'll tell you why it only goes to 25. Because by the time you've gone to 25, you would have had your first bad relationship or your first relationship which failed, unless you continue with that person and get married or whatever. By the time you're 25, you'll be out your first relationship, and then you'll find it increasingly difficult to find a decent guy who looks great and has everything that you want. So you have to sacrifice something, and the first thing that's going to be sacrificed is looks.
I know, Sophia, but you were quite quiet.
You don't think so? No one believes me on this.
No, I don't believe that, because relationships end all the time. So you may be lucky to be able to meet somebody who's good looking, who's just come out of a long term. And you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's how it goes.
I can tell you why this doesn't work. Because when men are 25 and they're just come out of a relationship, they've been in a relationship for a long time, they've probably realized I've been missing all this fun single life. I'm going to be single now. So all the good looking guys at 25 and over are going to be running around until they're probably 40, doing what they want to do, because they'll be like, I'm not sitting down with one girl anymore. That's the smart guys. The smart guys get a relationship, their first relationship, which is probably around 17 to 25, when they're 25, and decide to be single for the next 20 to 15 years.
Also, Alstallio, what she said is a load of crock, because when you're saying stop dating ugly men enough, everyone's good looking to someone. Yeah. So that theory straight away goes out the window. How can you say ugly when to someone you might think is ugly, but to someone else they're absolutely gorgeous? So that throws it straight out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, what does Puddin' always say? To every top is a lid. No, every pot is a lid. I'm sure Puddin' always says that. I don't know why.
No.
Always the one with the lemons. I don't know, man. Anyway, let's continue listening.
Shallow as men are when it comes to looks. If he ain't doing it for you at the door, why are you trying to look past it?
Okay. She says that men are shallow when it comes to looks. No, that's okay. Women see a guy. They might find him attractive, but if they talk to him, they'll fall in love with his character. Most women don't have a character for men to fall in love with. So we're like, okay, so what we're going to go off? Okay, we're going to go with looks. Find out what she looks like. Okay, she looks good. And then we're going to try and figure out what's going on behind the looks. That's what happens for us, you know? So
I beg to differ. I don't think men go for women for looks. They go for women for how they're shaped to start.
That's how they stay with them.
Yeah.
That's how they stay with them. That's the staying part.
Okay.
The first point of attraction is for a man is okay. She looks decent.
So you are shallow then.
We're not shallow once we get to know the girl, because the girl has to prove to us that she's worth staying with her. Like I said a few weeks ago, that men love harder than women because we have to sacrifice a lot more to decide to stay with a girl. You know what I mean? A woman, look, a great guy said it once. A poor woman could go into a room of millionaires of men and get a guy. A poor man, couldn't go into a room of millionaires of women and get a woman.
Yes, he could. Yes, he could.
No, he couldn't.
Yes, he could. He may not keep her, but he can get her.
You ain't gonna get no, man. Okay, let's continue.
The math ain't mathing. These men out here will look like a whole dog walking backwards in the face and will still walk away from any woman who isn't at least an 8 to him. Why are we trying to look for their personality? What's really going on? You want to date with a man?
Wait there. So you're telling me that the most women walking around are 8s? Trust me, I would say only 20% of the women can claim to be an 8. And then it gets even less when it gets to a 9, and even less when it gets to a 10, 20%. And that's me being friendly, really. So
I still beg to differ.
Well, wait. Most of us men settle with 5s and 6s, because that's what the most of the women are, 5 and 6s.
But is she talking about settling or going out with? I mean, she needs to sort of let us know what she's talking about, because if it's just a man getting a woman, men will go with anything as long as it's got what they need. So, and you know what I mean, without being too direct. Yeah. So I'm sorry, what she's saying there is rubbish. Men are not looking for, unless she's talking about the younger generation who are growing up in believing that looks is all, because we are in a society now where people are very shallow. They're all about looks and what they can get. So maybe she's talking about those people.
I think so. I think it's just, I think these arguments apply to like younger people, because I think once you get to 30, you don't care about this anymore. You're like, okay, well, who's nice? I don't care if they look, I don't care if they got a deformed nose. Are they nice people? And that's, I think that's the most important thing to continue through this goddamn life that we're going through. It's not easy anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been that desperate.
Make you don't find attractive. You try.
Actually,
nah, it's true.
I was gonna say, don't say anything, because we might have to start.
Sit there and see if he's funny, has personality. Man, if
you
you don't get up,
for?
no, I am. You scared to show your friends pictures of him because you know he ain't cute. Stop it. As critical as men are on women's bodies, be shallow. Sir, you're ugly. No. If he ain't cute, give him the boot. And if he ain't fine, he can't do the time.
I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think even when I think about some of my ex-partners, I didn't always pick good-looking girls. I didn't always have good-looking girlfriends, So I don't know what this girl's talking about, man. I think she's detached and stupid.
She was looking for a bit of fame,
and of course, clout
seeker. Yeah. She wanted likes and
definitely.
That's what it was about, because the way she looks, she can't even say what number she is.
She ain't even a look. She
shouldn't even be giving out advice.
Actually, what did you put? Oh, you put this great video in there. It's a bit longer though. Do you want to play that? The one from Instagram.
Has it dropped out again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Hello? I can hear you, Pudding.
I can hear you.
Oh, must be Mideyah then. Anyway, Mideyah put a video in. I'm going to see if I can find it, because I thought it was interesting. It's a bit longer to watch, but that would kind of tag on to what we was just watching here. Wait 1 sec. Wait 1 sec. Okay, so this guy is pretty much an answer to what this girl was just saying. Wait 1 sec. And I thought this was pretty good, this guy.
Like Kevin Samuels, is it?
wait, before leave Kevin Samuels alone, man. He's a legend. Okay, listen. He looks he's not Kevin Samuels. Okay.
Modern day women. This new generation of modern day women are psychopathic They're masculine, they're narcissistic,
What the?
they're entitled, and essentially, they're spoiled little brats. They want everything. And they expect.
Now, this is what I think
Mideyah,
about.
quick.
Yeah, when I hear this, Mideyah put this in. It wasn't me. I didn't find this. I'm innocent.
It sounds like a you post, the Alstallio post.
It is a post. Mideyah put this in, not me. Anyway, so this is basically he's replying to this chick. See, I don't have to say anything. I should just let him say what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
Please, just say it.
Nothing else in return but their vagina. Well, I've got news for you, my dear. Your vagina isn't special. You thought by making the song WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, that you were celebrating your femininity. You weren't. What you were essentially doing is telling us men what we already knew. You're a hoe. Don't be offended.
He said it, not me. I don't think every girl who's like this is the H word. I think not me.
That was the hook of the song. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. And this new generation of women shook their BBLs in celebration. Now, Dave Chappelle once said that if pussy was a stock, it would have plummeted. Why? Because you flooded the market with your pussy. I can now download an app, and in half an hour, I can have sex with at least 50 women within a 2-mile radius if I want to.
Can you tell me what the app is called? Because I'm asking for a friend.
Your pussy is no longer special. And now we get to the modern day man. A desperate, shameless, embarrassing little simp who will do or say anything to get inside the vagina of this modern day woman. He will literally sell his assets just to be in her good books. This man will put himself in debt trying to please her every outlandish, entitled behavior. And she knows it. And she'll play on it. And she will manipulate it. And she will mold him into the effeminate little boy she desires as long as her needs are being fulfilled. The roles are being reversed. Men are becoming women, and women are becoming men. Women are killing the very spirit of men every day, and men are becoming more and more desperate for this narcissistic psychopath's attention. Not me. And if this modern day woman feels aggrieved by a man, she will stand in his face, shoulders back, chest out, and attempt to have a fight with him as if she's a man. And a lot of...
Wait, what kind of woman is he talking about, man? Is this
some from Answorth?
I was gonna say I do know a couple of women. I'll tell you one time an African girl tried to beat me up, man.
Oh my gosh. Did you win?
Of course. Well, I didn't fight her, but I let her know.
Good answer.
I let her know what's up though. I didn't fight her or anything. I just said, hey, this ain't gonna go out, this ain't gonna play out like you think it is, man. Trust me.
It's in Africa.
Yeah.
To be honest, fairness, Alstallio, I do believe there are a lot of women who are like that today, and most races are actually adapting this kind of attitude. Just look on the reality shows that these youngsters watch, and I think they're doing it because they're watching that rubbish, and they really do believe. And at the end of the day, let them carry on like that because they want it to be equal to men. So get the man's lick. If they decide they want to go up and fight a man, get the man's lick too because you want it to be equal. You think you're the same strength and everything. So go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Madness.
I think Mideyah is cool because she knows he ain't talking about her. That's why. This is more Pudding's era, innit? Pudding, is this you?
I don't know. It must be a certain kind of woman because I don't know people like that.
You know what?
I've seen it. You see it. You don't have to know them personally. Just look on when say you're walking on a road, you'll see it happening, and the women are going off just as if they were Mike Tyson. Some of them go on like they are in the boxing ring and they want to fight, and they're very. In the olden days, they used to call them fish. What do they call them? Fish wives. Because it's chavvy today. It's called chavvy and ghetto. But they are like that. The guy, I can relate to what he's talking about because there are lots of them who do carry on like that today. You see them walking up and down and they've got this man's attitude, and you got to imagine a dirty looking man who's got a spliff in his hand, and you can see a woman who looks exactly like him and acts exactly like him. I've seen it.
I know, like where I live, I think the people are just decent, man. You don't really see that stuff. I think that's like in the city life more than anything.
That's why you're not seeing it, because you're in a decent place.
Yeah, I really like I've started giving piano lessons and stuff, and I've got I go to several people's houses, and they're just decent people, man. But then, to be fair, they've all got cheese, they've all got money, man. Like I'm looking and thinking, what do you guys do, man? So
Alstallio, never judge a book by its cover, because you're going there for a specific amount of time.
Yeah, that's true.
You're being paid to see a job. You don't know what they're like afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
They put on a front while you're there.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, look, decent. Let's continue with this geezer. See what he's got to say.
All the time, she does. And men, knowing that there is a system that is so heavily skewed towards women, will have to hang their heads and back down from this narcissistic little psychopath. And even if he raises a voice at her, he's automatically seen as the aggressor, because men obviously are more physically stronger than women.
Is this the only thing is that what it is? Is that what it comes down to? It's just because I'm stronger than a woman, I'm not allowed to do anything or say anything to a woman.
Yeah, because you're not here.
Yeah. You. I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
At the end of the day, right, I see it like this. Women, yeah, they are, like you said, they are lunatics. They are a bit cray. They are cray. We're not going to pretend and lie. And if you've upset a woman and she's going off, she's crazy. You get me? But I don't think you should ever condone hitting anybody. You get me? That's just out of order. There's no need for that. Just walk away.
I think most men won't. I mean, apparently more men hit women than I think.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think. But the thing is, I feel like, because it's not my reality, I feel like I don't think any guy hits their women. I'm like,
you'll be surprised. You'll never know. It's not like the woman's going to come out and say, "Oh, my man beats me." It's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. I think that's what it is. It's the stigma. Only feeling weak and vulnerable, and actually, you know what I mean? Oh no, not that.
What it is?
Yeah, it must be. Oh no. Can't relate. Sorry. Strong black woman. I'll fight a man. That's messy.
All right.
And she will cry and she will play victim, knowing that her behavior is championed by a system that seeks to break the very spirit of men. Fuck modern day women. They know how to shop. They know how to buy wigs. They know how to do their makeup.
Okay, so he's talking about. Okay, so we've able to compare a little bit. He's talking about black women.
He's talking about high maintenance.
All women buy wigs.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All of them, extensions and wigs. They do all of them.
All right, cool. I just wanted to know if he's trying to dug out a particular way.
They know how to boil rice. Do they know how to raise children? Fuck modern day women.
It's a poem.
They seem to want in the 1920s. While they act like a spoiled little child, they will tell you, I want a man who's 6'2". I want a man who makes 6 figures. I want a man who is loyal. I want a man who is X. I want a man who is Y. I want a man to give me the world and wrap it in a bow. No, it doesn't go well. I have no doubt that modern day women will see this message and revert to their normal insults when called out on their behavior. They will say, oh, he's broke. Oh, he's gay. Oh, he can't handle a strong woman. None of the above is true. Men are just tired of your bullshit. We love you. But this right here is tough love. What do you bring? But headaches, narcissism, and entitled behavior. Are women gonna like hearing this? No.
Are you guys hearing this? Are you guys all right hearing this?
No.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right.
I don't care. He means nothing to me. He's not paying none of my bills. As you get to a certain age, you don't really care what people's opinions think. You
But I
can say
don't
what you
think-
want. It doesn't
I
really
don't think he's
impact
aiming
on
at
me.
your age.
I
I
don't
think he's
it's
talking
aiming
about.
at your. He's talking about the modern day. You're not what you.
No,
class
I
as
agree.
modern
I
day.
actually do agree. They do.
Yeah.
They've got nothing to offer, but what in the world? You
Yeah.
get me? And you think, what the hell? Come on now. Half of them are not even in bloody shape.
Is the media to blame for this, or is it like the
ones
music
in
videos?
Kardashians and them fools.
Media and your parents, because the
Yeah.
parents try to guide them to not follow reality.
Mm.
You think?
Yeah.
Reality, yeah, because the parent. Listen, reality TV. If a parent is watching it anyway, and then their little daughters of 5 and 6 are watching it, come on, what are you sort of teaching them? That it's okay. This is the way to go.
That's the scourge of society.
Yeah,
the reality TV. They just get the worst people, the worst sorts of people. Because of course, normal people are boring. They get the worst sorts, the people from the low end of the spectrum, and put them all into one house and have them all fighting each other, and everyone's watching like, oh, this is how you're supposed to act.
Yeah.
Even the musicians, when you look at the musicians, most of them are always deranged, isn't it? Most musicians are deranged. They don't get respectable jazz players or people who really, they're all just deranged individuals who are like doing crack or drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the industry, and it's just part of the culture. I would have thought.
It's all demonic, man. It's all demonic. Okay, let's wrap this video up. I've got a couple of seconds left.
Do I care? No. Somebody had to say it, right?
Yeah. Wait, let's have a look and see if there's any oh no,
comments.
I was gonna see if there's any comments. There's no comments.
Oh man, I normally like comments. The comments are the best bit.
Because he's too ugly.
Oh wait, maybe I can find them. Hold on, one sec. No, there's no comments.
He's too ugly.
He reminds me of somebody.
He's not a bad looking guy.
He looks like somebody's brother.
He's a one.
Oh, he's not a bad looking guy. No, come on.
It's definitely an empty.
Yeah. She said, I'm sorry.
He's a pudding type.
Wait, he's not a bad looking guy. He's okay.
He looks like one of somebody's brother. Calling no names.
I know who he looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait there. Okay, the comments, true words, absolutely spot on. He spoke 0 lies, 100% facts. I think when someone puts something like this out, it's always like positivity around it. No one can really come out and be like, nah, he's telling the truth. And that's why I always feel like what he's saying only caters to a small majority of people, because I think the majority of people are decent. That I'm still going to stick by that. I feel like the majority of people are decent. You know, there's obviously a scourge of society from my side, you can just disappear, you know. They should find an island, all these guys, and go and live there, and then just do like an entertainment island where all these people live. But the most people are decent, I would say. I don't know. Maybe I've been away too long. I don't know. Is that it?
You've been away too long.
I've been away too long. Yeah, sorry. I don't know, man. It just looks so funny. Anyway, so the last thing we had to come up was obviously the last topic of today was this little video that Mideyah shared with us, or was it our special post sharer? Okay, so it's the same sort of thing, I guess, relationships again or whatever. So basically, when I say this, a lot of black people are going to be mad, but it had to be said. The only thing, okay, good. There.
The only thing.
The only thing black men, is that even a word? The only thing. The only thing. I mean, I'm not a grammar tart. I'm just.
He meant to say the only thing.
The only thing black men have fought for is the access to white women. Okay, I'm gonna just cross this off right now because I could tell you straight away that when geezers were being slapped on the back, when people were being whipped and told to leave Ghana or West Africa to whatever, I can guarantee the one, thinking, yeah, let's go and get some white women. First of all, remember the whole the whole mixing of the relations, the mixing of the races. Okay, this happened before. We're not going to deny that. It's been happening for centuries. It's something that's not new. But it's only been made to a new thing because there was a divide for about a century or so, or a few centuries. And that's the only reason it seems like it's something new. But actually, even before then, like in Rome, there was black people, you know, back in the Roman Empire and stuff like this. So I think everyone just seems to benchmark it at America's history. And that's it. Before, you know.
Yes, I've noticed that.
It was Africa. And then it was no history in Africa. There was no Africans. All of a sudden, they appeared 400 years ago, got taken as slaves in Africa, and that's it. But before that, Africans were in most of Europe, most of southern, central, and up to Italy, and even the Balkans.
And in Ireland. And that's what St. Patrick's Day celebrated.
Exactly.
Chasing the snakes, and that was the black Africans out of the country. So
you've got all these black people who've been all the way in Europe and stuff. That's why do you think you get all these different races, like the Mexicans, the Spanish, you know, the Moroccans, the South Americans, and all these? They all mixes with black people. But that didn't just happen 400 years ago. It's been happening for years and years. Even the Maoris, the Chinese, the Vietnamese, the Philippines, all these are black people from back in the day. You know, so like we wasn't fighting for just access to white women. No one cared. That's just something that kind of just happened. And if anything, I think the white women probably tried to convince us to get with them. Actually, I think there was probably like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna get killed, man. Really, I think it was always the sneaky white girl who was like, okay, yeah, come mess with me for a bit. And then when she got caught, she'd say, it was the black guy.
The black guy raped me. That's their favorite line.
The classic. So I don't know where this geezer gets his information from, but access to white women, that would be, I think that's the last thing on a black person's mind. Actually, then again, there's a couple of black people who are stupid. And
to be honest, sorry, Alstallio, on the other side, back in the early days,
the 80s.
No, before that, they were saying, you know, when the Caribbeans were invited over, and as well as other races was invited to the UK, it was said then that the black men, that was their aim, was to get over here and be with a white woman. That actually, and this is said by people older than myself. So no, I'll tell you, there must be some sort of truth in it somewhere.
I can tell you what happened.
Not for you lot, but back then, the exact word was used is all they did was come here and to look white women, and they didn't fight for work. They did work and look white women. That was the terms that was used.
I think that's just this classic, you know, the what's that King Kong and the blonde girl.
To be honest, it wasn't the white race that was saying, it was the black race that was.
That's what I mean. And the black race always been hating towards anything interracial. The black race, that's true. That comes with us, you know, especially the black women. They don't like it that the black men are so loose. Let's say loose with dating outside the race. But I think I do understand.
Alstallio, what you just said there. Why should they like it?
Why do they have to like it? It's fine.
That's what I mean. It's okay for them not to like it.
But then they perpetuate stupid rumors through the rumorville, and then everyone believes that for some reason black men only want to fight to get with the white women.
I don't think that was said in that context, Alstallio. I think whoever put this up was being quite racist and rude. I think.
Yeah, I think that's
they were saying it. They definitely were being racist and rude.
No. I think I do remember a story that when the Europeans obviously went across, I don't know if it was the Spanish, they went across to some parts of Africa or something, I don't know, or someone went somewhere and promised the guys their women and like fortune and their women and stuff, and they're like yes, and they took it, but they didn't get it, but you know, that's how they coaxed it. I can't remember exactly where that was, but that did happen though. That was something that they used to use, the promise of women, just like, you know, like if you look at Islam, it's the promise of going to paradise and getting 7 virgins, etc., etc. There always seems to be some women who's for sale, you know, always seems to be, you know, and I'm like, okay, they're great, you know, it's crazy. I don't know.
It is. The
world's gone mad. That's what it is. But yeah. So that was the last topic for today. Anyone got anything? You know, you guys, wait. Travesty is quiet.
No, I haven't been quiet. I was eating, and I didn't want to disturb it. Yeah.
Actually, that's true.
I hope you're not eating people's food.
I want my dinner, man.
No, this is my own dinner.
I think in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Do you make a vegetarian plate?
I can for you.
Yeah, I think in a couple of weeks I'm gonna have to take an order. I think
it has to be special orders. I think when it comes to things like that.
Does it cost more?
No,
it shouldn't do. It shouldn't do.
Are you running my business?
I am indeed. Yes. Ask a stupid question.
Actually, vegetarian meals cost the same, if not sometimes more, than actually meat meals.
Cost more?
Yeah. Because it's sort of a speciality, isn't it?
I might have to go to Top Taste instead.
Go to Top Taste and get food poisoning.
Yeah, that's true.
You can always come my direction.
I'm gonna go to Mideyah's kitchen. Mideyah's kitchen.
Oh, that's yard food.
I love that food. Atkins saltfish, please.
Yeah.
Nah, stew peas. That's what I'm fancying. Some stew peas.
Yeah. Some oxtail. Yeah. Hey, put it. Remember, is it curry goat?
Oh no, I was thinking about that the other day. Is it curry goat?
I'm trying to get my kids to say that as well. Is it curry goat? Anyway, let's go on the table. Travesty, you can start first.
Well, obviously, we don't want to be in lockdown till 2023, so people stay safe. If you got to get vaccinated, that's entirely up to you, but I'm following my own path.
Yeah. Mideyah?
I'm joining Travesty on this one. I'm following my own path and I'm living in my own cuckoo land. I'm not going to even be a part of what's going on out there in that system. So everybody else stay safe.
Pudding?
I'm kind of surprised, I'm kind of surprised that this is still a thing in the sense of, I don't know, I'm not going to be too judgmental. Some people really do struggle in lockdown, but it has eased up enough where you can socialise. So it is at a point where we can cope.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know where we're going from, but where we go from here. All I know is that you've got to follow your own path, follow your heart, and don't just jump the gun and get the vaccine just because you feel pressured. Just really take your time with it because people are getting really, really sick. I'm hearing about my age group having heart attacks because of the vaccine.
Oh God!
It's not worth it.
I think I'm gonna give it a miss too, man. I'll give it a miss. But anyway, so you guys, we're not anti-vax. We're just pro-choice.
That's it.
I like that. Pro-choice.
Yeah. Pro-choice. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you for joining us all again, as usual, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Bye.